Well,
oh man.
I kind of feel obligated to now because my parents are coming.
So, just leaving Paradise Valley Café right now, which is just an amazing establishment. The people there were so nice and welcoming and friendly, and just made sure that we had everything that we needed. After we had our burger, fries, and beer, Circus and Photo got a hitch into Idyllwild, which is still like 2 days down trail. But they got a hitch into Idyllwild, and they're going to take a couple rest days because they're having some pain in their knees and ankles, and they don't want to press it too hard. And Mom and I are going to push on further. So she actually shared the hitch into Idyllwild to pick up her micro spikes since we might hit some snow coming up here. But now we're heading back towards the trail from Paradise Valley Café, and it is Thursday late afternoon, and we are just going to try to push hard over these next couple days. We're like probably 2 trail days away from being able to go down into Idyllwild and maybe taking a zero or resupplying there. But there were quite a few hikers at Paradise Valley Café who got off trail, and they shared all of their remaining food with us. So it was almost like a mini resupply. And we definitely have enough food now to get a little bit further than Idyllwild. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to push past where we would go down into Idyllwild and go straight up over Mount Jacinto this weekend. Go down the other side of Mount Jacinto and catch a hitch and go backwards into Idyllwild, where my battery pack is still waiting for me. And then we can take a rest day there. But a big winter storm is supposed to hit Sunday night and Monday. So if we want to do Mount Jacinto, now's our only chance pretty much. So we're gonna try to power through and get over the summit before this storm hits, and then we can take refuge in Idyllwild during the storm. And while we were eating our lunch at Paradise Valley Café, a US Forest Service park ranger actually came up to us. We were a little bit nervous, we didn't know what he was gonna say. But he actually was really encouraging. He was like, good for you guys for being out here. Keep on going, and he thinks it's a safe place to be, and keep being responsible. And it was very supportive, and it was really good to hear. Just stunning. These are huge. Ow, oh my god, it hurts. Oh, it's really heavy. I don't know if you can see it down there in that valley, but that's Palm Springs. That's where we'll be going after San Jacinto and Idyllwild, down into the Palm Springs desert. Okay, so we're at the north slope that goes around the summit of Apache Peak, and it is incredibly snowy, and there's a lot of ice chutes that go straight down, and you could take a really big fall if you slip. We have micro spikes, but we don't have crampons, and we don't have an ice axe. We only have trekking poles. And last week a PCT thru hiker actually died right here, and there have been like 4 search and rescues from this exact section in the past week or 2. I think I saw one today. There's a helicopter over here earlier. We wanted to check it out to see just what it looked like in person, but it does not look worth the risk to us. So I was looking at our topographical maps, and I think we can make a detour up over the peak itself, because it's not on the north slope of the mountain, so there won't be snow up there, and we can go over the summit and back down and connect to the PCT, just skipping this north face and hopefully skipping all the snow and the danger. Okay, we're up here on the saddle with Apache Peak right behind us, and there's like no snow up here, so this is definitely the safer route to go. There's just a little patch right there, and then we'll go down and connect to the PCT, which you can kind of see curve around behind me right by my trekking pole. Well, we didn't get super far before we came across snow again, so it doesn't look too bad this time. Pretty short, but we're still going to put on micro spikes for it. We're ready! Okay, I'm lying here in my tent and the ground is shaking and there's an earthquake while I'm up here in a snowy mountain. And not sure what to do. I feel like that might be safer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look it, but it probably would feel it.
If you want, you can give me your poles, then they're not in your way.
Yep. Yeah, they're falling anyway.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh, fuck. All right. There's clearly some footprints here in the snow, so we know where people have been, but there's not just one path. People are making a bunch of different paths, so we're having to check our map quite a bit just to make sure that we're still actually following the PCT. Look at that! We're still on the PCT. This last section through the snow has been super exhausting. It's been very like slippery. We've been sliding everywhere. We've been post-holing up past our knees. It's been super beautiful, but really, really exhausting, and we've definitely been going slower than we anticipated. So we only have today and tomorrow before the storm hits, and we definitely want to be off the mountain by then. And then follow the PCT down into Idyllwild and resupply down there. Well, my pole got stuck in the snow and snapped in half, so that's good. It's supposed to get pretty cold tonight, and we're pretty high up in altitude, so I'm boiling some water to fill that bladder and shove it down in my sleeping bag and act as a little heater all night long.
My socks are frozen.
Good morning. We woke up at 4:15 this morning. Nice and cold. And all the stars are out. It's gorgeous. We wanted to make sure we had enough time to get in these 15 miles and get off the mountain before apparently 2 inches of snow rolls in tonight. So this is Fuller Ridge. It is 100% covered in snow and straight down the entire time. So I tried taking a shortcut and just sliding down on my butt to catch up with the trail, but I went way too fast on the ice and I had to stop, self-rest myself with one of my trekking poles, the only one I had left, and now that is snapped as well. So I get to continue down the snowy mountain with these 2 little stubs of trekking poles. All right, we made it off Fuller Ridge to Black Mountain Road, where we're gonna take Black Mountain Road down off the PCT, follow it 7 miles into Idyllwild, and catch a hitch with a trail angel named Grumpy into town, where we'll take a 0 and rest and relax, and hopefully I can find new trekking poles. And then when the storm blows over, we'll get hitched back to Black Mountain Road, hike up these 7 miles again, and continue on with the PCT from right here. And now we wait. We made it to Idyllwild, and we're going to spend the next couple days at Silver Pines Lodge, waiting out the storm.